This whole movie just clicked for me, it just made sense. I don't think I've ever seen Morgan Freeman laugh that hard. Oh! Oh my god, ew, ew, ew! Oh god, I feel so queasy. Like, my whole body feels uncomfortable. I don't know what to do. I'm going to have a field day with discussion about this film. Hey guys, hope you're having a wonderful day so far. For today's video, we are getting into the 1995 film Seven, starring Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman. The only thing I know is what you guys have said in the comments, which is that this is one of the most disturbing films you guys have ever seen. I'm really scared. I feel like I'm gonna lay in bed I feel like this is gonna be one of those movies where I'm laying in bed at night and it haunts me. That happens, and if you guys are purposefully trying to put me through this mental turmoil, shame on you, and I'm upset with you because I hope this isn't one of those movies, but that's the only thing I know. I'm going in completely blind. I've heard of it before only from your recommendations. But if you guys are interested in watching my full-length reaction to this apparently very traumatic movie, be sure to check out my Patreon so you get the full uncut version of my reaction. I'll be linking that down below in the description for those of you who are interested in experiencing this with me. But without further ado, let's get into the 1995 film Seven. I'm so scared. I'm so afraid. Okay. I never know how to sit in a chair properly. I always just like crisscross applesauce or legs, knees up and stuff. It's so comfy.
Neighbors heard them screaming at each other like for 2 hours.
Can't see it.
What kind of question is that?
It's a good question. What do you mean?
All gonna be real glad when we get rid of you, Somerset. Who gives a fuck? He's dead. His wife killed him. Anything else has nothing to do with us.
What do you mean? It's the... First of all, it is a child's life. Doesn't matter if it has nothing to do with you. He cares. He has like a... He has compassion. Something you clearly lack.
I'm Detective Mills.
Why here? You actually fought to get reassigned here.
Thought I could do some good. Look, it would be great for me if we didn't start out kicking each other in the balls.
It's just a question. Why are you getting defensive?
I've worked homicide 5 years.
Not here. Well, over the next 7 days, Detective, you'll do me the favor of remembering that.
Okay, so Seven is in regards to the 7 days that he is following him. So there's gonna be a lot that's going down in a week's time. We already know the pacing. We get to know that Morgan Freeman is a detective. Is it detective? No, lieutenant. And we have someone, Brad Pitt, who showed up and is like, I really want to work homicide here. Okay, we learned a lot within 5 minutes. All right, we start off with Monday.
Serpico's gotta go.
Walter? No? Nothing's been touched. Everything's like I found it.
Wait a minute. No one bothers with vital signs?
This guy ain't breathing unless he started breathing spaghetti sauce.
Maybe he was breathing spaghetti sauce. Oh. Oh, I don't like that.
Somebody phone Guinness. I think we've got a record here.
Oh, yeah, that man was definitely breathing some spaghetti sauce. Okay, his face is actually in the spaghetti. I feel really like uncomfortable. Like I feel like I can't get comfortable because of just like how this movie is making me feel. Definitely murder. It's gonna be a poo-poo bucket. I'm calling it. Yeah! Yep, it's definitely gonna be... Oh, okay. Definitely bodily fluid. I feel so sick. Oh god, I'm gonna be sick after this movie.
Detective Mills, would you go help the officers question the neighbors?
He just pushed him out. He's like, you're useless here. Go make yourself useful.
He's dead.
You've seen my files, right? You've seen the things I've done.
This is a gruesome movie.
Nope. Look, I made a decision.
Just don't be jerking me off, that's all I ask.
I don't think that's a problem.
See how big this stomach is?
Okay, so...
The strange thing is, it stretches.
This man ate till he burst.
Yes or no?
Oh god, I feel queasy.
Killer put a bucket beneath him, kept on serving. And there was definitely a point when he passed out. That's when the killer kicked him, and he burst.
That guy wanted to torture him.
This is beginning. I'd like to be reassigned.
Give it to me.
No.
A lot of tension in the writing. Just a lot going on. That was Monday, okay. Tuesday. I feel like each day is gonna have a significance. So we're introduced into the homicide. We think that it's a serial killer.
Now that's a question for 10 minutes, and 10 minutes only.
Detective, can I have a moment of your time?
Why don't you guys go get a coffee? Yeah?
Defense attorney Eli Gould was found murdered this morning. District attorney.
So weird. You see the picture? The woman had like blood dripping down her face.
They have their very best men on this.
A lot of pressure for him to handle. Okay, so there was motive. He painted the word greed.
Pardon me, George. Eli Gould was found murdered this morning. Nelson's heading up the investigation. I don't think you're leaving.
Guy's out walking his dog, gets attacked. While he's lying there on the sidewalk, helpless, the attacker stabs him in both eyes. I don't understand this place anymore.
Yeah, this place sucks. It's really dark.
Coroner sent this down for you. Plastic, little pieces of plastic.
Set him on the desk, please.
They
He
were,
was feeding him
they were fed
plastic.
to him.
Yeah, wherever, whatever city this is, this sucks. I would not want to live here. It's not even like the crime, that there's a lot of crimes. The crime is messed up.
This was found on the wall behind the refrigerator.
Out of hell leads up to light.
It means that this is beginning.
He was right.
This was found behind the same refrigerator. There are 7 deadly sins, Captain.
Then 7 is the deadly sins. Gluttony, greed. Yes. We're gonna have a, okay, this is gonna be crazy.
Hey, Smiley. All these books. Play poker all night.
We got cold, sir.
Yeah, we got coffee coming out our ass.
He's helping him out. Somerset's a very complicated individual, I think.
Oh, sorry.
Really gave him the office, huh? He's your replacement.
You want your check?
No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
I told you not to call me while I'm working. It's my wife. She'd like to speak to you.
Okay. Why? I feel like that's a strange request.
Well, it's nice to talk to you, too. I appreciate the offer, but, well, in that case, I'd be delighted.
She was inviting him to dinner.
I've been invited to a late supper at your apartment.
How's that?
Tonight.
He accepted. I'm sorry she didn't, you know, tell her husband.
It's Tracy, Somerset.
It's
William.
It's a good name, William. This is
okay.
good.
All right. I'll be right back.
She's like, I know you guys have a strained relationship. We're gonna fix this. We're gonna humanize one another.
I understand you two were high school sweethearts.
Aww.
I knew on our first date that this was the guy I was gonna marry.
How?
Really?
That or because the millions of dogs? Because I feel like that would be the latter.
Why aren't you married, William?
Anyone who spends a significant amount of time with me finds me disagreeable.
Very true.
Ooh.
How you liking it?
She's having a hard time to adjust. Yep.
Real estate guy. Shows us the place a few times. Then I start wondering why will he only bring us here for 5 minutes at a time, yeah?
We found out the first night.
Vibrating home.
This isn't really the best city, huh? He's laughing!
I don't know why you're laughing.
I don't think I've ever seen Morgan Freeman laugh that hard. Oh my god. And look, it's even raining today.
Gould was bound. Right arm was left free. He was handed a butcher's knife.
Pound of flesh.
Yeah.
Oh! Oh my god, ew! 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 Oh god, that makes me sick. That makes me so sick.
Imagine it. There's a gun in your face. Which
No,
part of
I
your
don't want to
body is
imagine it.
expendable?
I'm about to love Anna.
No!
All right, let's take a fresh look at this.
Oh god, I feel so queasy. Like, my whole body feels uncomfortable. I don't know what to do.
These murders are like forced attrition. And no witnesses of any kind.
Which I don't get.
The thing they teach women in rape prevention is never cry for help. Always yell fire. You holler fire, they come running.
That is really messed up. I didn't know that.
Oh, wait. Gould's wife. This means she saw something.
Always raining. I wonder what the significance of the rain in this movie means. I feel like this is going to be a film with a lot of symbolism, so I'm going to need a lot of explanations and a lot of connections to be made.
Mrs. Gould?
She's clearly not happy. You're showing her photos of her dead husband?
I don't see anything.
You sure?
This painting, it's upside down.
How can you tell? It looks I feel like it looks exactly the same if you just turned it upside down. I wouldn't be able to tell.
Nothing.
Just wait a minute. Call the print lab.
I can tell you guys, not the victim's fingerprints.
Whose is it? Help me. And he knew the detectives would be clever enough to catch on to that. The killer's putting them on a goose hunt.
We're collecting all the evidence, taking all the pictures on the off chance it will ever be needed in the courtroom. Even
He's
the
very
most promising
cynical.
Clues usually only lead to others.
Don't try to tell me you didn't get that.
It's a never-ending chase.
Wake up, Glimmer twins. Got a winner.
We got a match. Okay.
This guy goes by the name of Victor. Now, Victor dabbled in drugs, armed robbery, and assault. His lawyer, by the way, has recently ceased Eli Gould.
Okay, someone connected to the...
Not buying
I don't know.
Doesn't seem like our guy.
Maybe. Yeah, this isn't the killer. It would be way too easy. Whoever did this is extremely clever, and I don't think he laid this trap on purpose. It wouldn't be him.
You ever take a bullet? Never in my 34 years, knock wood.
They love this. Lot of air fresheners to cover what smell? Oh my god! A rotting corpse! He was the next victim! Yep! Oh my god! He cut off his hand, used his hand for the fingerprints to bring to this next victim. Sloth. So he was consistently taking photos of him? This body has been rotting here for a year.
Stool sample, I got piss, I got...
Taking pictures? What? He's alive! He's alive! I'm gonna... Oh my god. Oh my god.
Excuse me? Hey, what are you doing? Close crime scene.
Hey! I got a right to be here.
How do they get here so quick?
They pay police for the information.
Corrupt. A lot of corruption here.
He chewed off his own tongue long ago. Detective, he'd die of shock right now if you were to shine a flashlight in his eyes.
No one deserves that.
It's Tracy.
What can I do for you, Tracy?
I need someone to talk.
It's a little strange. I'm a little confused. I get it, she doesn't know anyone else, but is she not working? She can go down to a local diner, maybe like talk to like some of the waiters or waitresses, make friends with locals, I don't know.
I wanted to talk to someone who's lived here for a long time. And David and I are gonna have a baby.
I had a relationship once. We got pregnant. I remember getting up one morning and going to work. I remember thinking, how can a person grow up with all this around them?
I hear that a lot nowadays. A lot of people don't want to have children because that exact idea.
I told her I didn't want to have it. If you don't don't ever tell them that you were pregnant. But if you choose to have this baby,
it's completely her decision is what he's saying.
You get.
And that means not living here. Not in this environment where you're miserable. That child is also going to be miserable.
Thank you.
She's like a source of innocence in this movie.
I never heard a single complaint from the tenant in apartment 306.
Because he didn't make any noise. Because he was friggin' trapped in bed for a year.
Who pays the rent on time.
That's all friggin' landlords care about.
We walked into that apartment exactly 1 year after he tied Victor to the bed. Imagine the will it takes to keep a man bound for a full year, to insert tubes into his genitals. This guy's methodical, exacting, and worst of all, patient.
Just because the f***er's got a library card doesn't make him Yoda.
I think he has medical experience. He was like pumping drugs into him, administering antibiotics. Like he knew about bed sores. He's someone with medical background that is incredibly intelligent. What are they gonna do? What are we doing? You got an explanation, Somerset?
The guy in the pizza parlor is a friend from the Bureau. Certain books are flagged. Anyone who checks out a flagged book has his library records fed into the FBI's computers.
So that's what he does. Thank you. Bye-bye.
History of
Thanks for the help.
St. Thomas Aquinas, there it is. He wrote about the 7 deadly sins.
He's very well read on all this as well. We're lucky that he's read up on everything.
Name off a computer.
Mills.
Okay, maybe he is the killer. I think he might be the killer. Actually, he kind of incriminated himself there. I think we got the killer. If you're innocent. If you're innocent, I don't think you're shooting people. Yep. Like Call of Duty across the hall and stuff. They didn't even care that a man ran through, jumped out the window, all that. Oh, he's quick. What is he doing? Parkour? How is he even doing that? I love that they see someone running around within the, like, what do you even call that little area in between the buildings? They just, like, throw stuff and yell at them. This is a really dark, terrible place to live. No wonder Somerset didn't want to raise a child in this world. He's seeing the worst of humanity. You didn't have to run into traffic. There's a street. There's a walkway. Okay. I'd say follow the sirens, but they're probably going to another crime. Yeah, he's crafty. He would be there. Smart. Hiya! Oh! No friggin' way. Why didn't he kill him? Why did he not kill him? I don't understand why he didn't want to go. Why he didn't just do it.
Going in. No, wait. We have no reason to be here.
Get up, get the f***
All right, I'm sorry. If we leave a hole like this, we won't be able to prosecute.
That's so true.
How much money we got left?
I noticed this guy going out a lot when the murders was happening.
Good? Everything? Yeah, all right, have a sign. You got a sign, huh? Okay.
He's acting like a dirty cop.
Everybody stay outside.
This man is the murderer. If it wasn't for the insane amount of weapons, I'd say maybe the neon cross would give it away. I don't think that man is a priest or very devout. Okay, so he loves spaghetti. He loves the Lord. And he loves to murder. Did he take human skin to make leather out? I'm scared of him. I hope he didn't. I really hope he didn't make human skin leather. Bro! My man!
Sure,
He's like, I'm surprised you know how to
Yep, good. Yep.
That was Walter White. What do you mean?
We haven't found a fingerprint yet.
Keep looking. Anything about the killings?
On the subway today, a man came up to me to start a conversation.
Said no.
I almost didn't notice it had happened, but I suddenly threw up all over.
Imagine hating human interaction so much that when a person approaches you to have small talk, you vomit all over them. It's gonna be him.
Hello?
I admire you. I'll be readjusting my schedule in light of today's little setback.
He sounds intelligent, yet he's so messed up.
Who's the blonde? She caught John Doe's eye.
Yeah, he came and collected it last night.
Oh,
John Doe.
I didn't expect this kind of leather.
You made this for him?
Shut up, mate. We're the than that, so what?
I didn't think this was gonna be this kind of leather shop. I really thought it was gonna be like a taxidermy kind of leather shop. No, just enjoy it. We're gonna go into a John Wick killing spree in the middle of a club sequence right now, and I cannot wait. Lust? Oh my god, we got Lust. We got Lust. What did he do? What thing? What thing?
Come on, I want to hear it again.
What thing?
Tell me again.
I'm assuming the killer put something inside someone else, so when someone puts their thing in, I just think it's like that.
Where was the girl?
You didn't see anyone with a package.
Hey, everybody
wanna
that
know
comes
what it
in there has
was.
got a package under their arms.
Oh my god!
He made me do it. He told me to f her. Oh god, oh god.
I don't like this movie. I thought it was like a little mouse trap he put on his ding dong. That's what I thought. I thought they put a mouse trap in her and she didn't know and he went in. Mouse trap. That's what I thought. So much worse than I could have pictured. I'm so uncomfortable trying to cope with humor, but it's not working. What sins do we have left? We did sloth, greed, gluttony, lust. We have 3 more. What were the other ones?
I've gone and done it again.
Pride, pride, yes, 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 that was one.
Sleeping pills. Call for help and you'll live, but you'll be disfigured. Or you can put yourself out of your own misery.
She was too prideful. She was too prideful to call for help and save her life if she was going to be disfigured. She cared too much about her appearance.
After this, I'm
Oh! There's Kevin Spacey!
Those on the ground!
His fingerprints are gone. He burnt them off. That's why there are no fingerprints anywhere.
So far, everything's a dead end. We're even trying to trace his furniture. Well educated and totally insane. He's going to court now.
I'm telling you, there's no way he would just turn himself in.
You and I are in total agreement.
I finally agree. Look at the character development.
Client says there are 2 more bodies.
So he
will
is
take
done.
Detectives Mills and Somerset to these bodies.
Something stinks.
Client also wishes to inform you that if you do not accept, he will plead insanity across the board.
Which he would win.
He says that if you do accept, he will sign a full confession, plead guilty right now.
Full confession.
But then you have to spend time with this weirdo. He's like the embodiment of evil and darkness. You don't want to be in a close proximity with him.
Hey man, if I was to accidentally shave off a nipple, would it be covered by workman's comp?
They're bonding. They couldn't stand each other in the beginning. Well, that's why they were shaving their chests, for wearing a wire. For some reason, I thought they were just doing like buddy, you know, group chest shaving time.
Who are you, John?
Who I am means absolutely nothing.
We're not just going to pick up 2 more dead bodies, are we, John?
Wanting people to listen, you can't just tap them on the shoulder anymore.
You have to take lives.
I'm not special.
This is, though, what I'm doing.
When this is done,
Beg to differ.
it's really going to be something.
He's acting so creepy. How is he such a good fit for this role?
Do you know that you're
Yeah.
insane? Do you just stop and go, wow, it is amazing how crazy I really am?
This is a good question.
I was chosen.
It seems strange to me that you would get such enjoyment out of it.
This is true. This is true, yes.
Nothing wrong with a man taking pleasure in his work.
All you did was kill innocent people.
Is that supposed to be funny? We see a deadly sin on every street corner, and we tolerate it. Well, not anymore.
This whole movie just clicked for me, just made sense.
And what I've done is going to be puzzled over and studied.
It's really interesting that his thought process is very similar to that of Somerset's.
You're no messiah, you're a
He really sits there and acts like he's the best thing in the world.
Say, John, that what you were doing was God's good work?
It's disgusting. What a disgusting individual.
Works in mysterious ways.
I'm going to have a field day with discussion about this film. They have a very clear message that they're sending with the movie within how they believe like humanity is continuing and whether you should bring innocent life into it, people's innocence versus their sins. And we're just going to talk about this in the ending because, oh my God, there's a lot to go over.
What time is it? 7:01. Let's go take a look.
With this build up, this better be like the craziest thing I've ever seen. I'm not liking this tension. That is a gutsy move. Oh my God. He mentioned he only killed 5 people, but he's gonna show 2 more sins. One of them is gonna be David.
This guy paid me $500 to bring it out here, man.
Put it down. Off you go. Go!
Wait.
I'm sending the driver out on foot.
Not even the van? Was this worth $500 though?
I'm gonna open it.
This is really...
You've made quite a life for yourself, Detective.
Oh my God, tell me it's not Tracy!
California, stay away from here.
I'm trying to tell you how much I admire you. And your pretty wife.
I visited your home this morning. I tried to play husband. I took a souvenir. Her pretty head. Give me your gun. What's going on over there?
He's gonna kill him! He's gonna try and kill him! He's gonna try and kill him!
I envy your normal life.
Put the gun down.
He's envying, he's gonna die! And he's gonna kill him! He's the final sin!
He wants you to shoot him. No!
Yes! Wrath! Wrath! He becomes Wrath and he becomes Envy and they both lose their lives.
Shut up.
And for the life of the baby inside of her.
Oh my God, for the rest of his life it's gonna haunt him.
If you kill him, he will win. Oh, God!
He won. He just won. Holy crap. This movie was heavy.
Whatever he needs.
Where you gonna be?
Around. The world is a fine place and worth fighting for. I agree with the second part.
The movie just ends like that? Everything about this was horrific. And it hurts that much more thinking that, like, these are ideas that people had shared in terms of, like, how common these traits are in the world. This movie messed me up. I went into this movie not necessarily knowing anything about it, just that it was very horrific, and it really was. This film had so much atmosphere, so much of this dark, depressing tone to it that just made you very uncomfortable. This was one of those movies that just, the entire film made me uncomfortable. And it reminded me of Fight Club. We live in a society that is full of a lot, we can claim it's full of apathy, and there's definitely a lot of like sin as basically what the main John Doe was trying to say. The main 2 characters are at odds. They're kind of at each other's throats in the beginning of the film because they have very opposing opinions. So they kind of opposed each other because here we have someone on the opposite end who has been through it, has weathered the storm, and knows you cannot change anything about this city. Then you have this other opposing force who is brand new, inexperienced in the city, and is like, no, I'm gonna make a difference. I'm gonna change things and I'm gonna care about people because, yeah, he does care. I really like how in-depth they went with the character, with the story, with the message that was being portrayed. It's just crazy to me that the people who think they're the best, who think that they're above everyone, that they're anything, any different than anybody else on this world, they are the ones who are the most guilty. Wow, that was a really messed up movie. I don't know if you guys realized I was fidgeting the whole movie because I felt uncomfortable in my own skin watching it. I didn't want to be there because it was horrible. I'm definitely gonna have nightmares because of this. Thanks, guys. I'm definitely gonna blame you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.